Hey, it's RKA, and this is another awkward episode of Awkward Marketing. You know what's really awkward? The fact that this was scheduled to start 11 minutes ago, and I'm late to my own party. What am I thinking? What am I doing? Well, there's been some crazy storms here in Illinois today, and we've had some technical difficulties, but the show must go on. I'm here, I'm live, I'm RKA, and I'm awkward. And this is episode 20 of Awkward Marketing. Episode 20, can you believe it? We've been doing this dance for 20 whole weeks, and I'm not stopping yet. I know you were nervous. You were like, what are you doing, RKA? You're late to the game. But here I am, better late than never. You can't spell awkward without RKA. Where is that RKA? It's right here. And I got the side braid going on, as Megan mentioned. Yeah. You know what? No time to blow dry. I wanted to put that on my list, actually, of favorite tools, a blow dryer, but it wasn't a free tool. I did have to purchase that. So, but you know, we didn't blow dry today. We're side braiding it up because sometimes you're busy running a biz. Am I right? But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to share with you my 5 free tools that I literally cannot live without running my online biz. And guess what? I got a little surprise for you. There's 15 more where that came from. I'm not going to be telling you about them on the live stream, but I got a link for you at the end so you can get a total peek into how I run my biz. So let's just hit it. I got 5 free tools that I cannot live without, my biz can't live without, that I use to run my web design business, RK Inc. But the truth is, you don't need to run a web design business to use any of these tools. They're all amazing. Megan Seeley's amazing. What? Goal Designer, check it out. That's going to be on my list of top paid tools in just a few months. Megan, if you go to the Goal Designer on Instagram, you will see, oh my gosh, she is teasing us. She's got this amazing new planner coming out in a few months, and I cannot wait to put that on my list of tools, but it's not here yet, and it's not free, so it wouldn't even qualify for today's Facebook Live. I'm just going to hit it. Number 1, can you guess my number 1 favorite free tool is called Zapier. Zap it. Zap me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. What is that even from? I'm not a Trek head. I'm assuming that beaming up is something that refers to Star Trek, but I'm not sure. Zapier all the way. I zap all day, zap all night. Am I right? So what am I talking about, Zapier? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're probably like, okay, what do what's a zap? Here's a little story for you. Last year, I was trying to find the perfect tool, the perfect CRM, client relationship management tool for my web design biz. And I literally tried every single tool under the sun. Name a CRM. I tried it. Everybody's got a free trial. Thank you. I appreciate it. You helped me shop around. I did every free trial under the sun. I have gotten down and dirty with every CRM out there. And guess what I found at the end of that journey? That there wasn't one that I liked. There just wasn't. My dream CRM was not out there. It wasn't even amount of money. I would have paid big bucks to find the CRM that I needed, but I couldn't find one. So what did I do? I used Zapier to connect all of my favorite tools and create essentially my own DIY CRM. So I'm able to connect my application form with my email marketing, with my brain, apparently, because I can't think. I can link my application form to my email marketing and my proposal software and my project management software and my time tracking and my invoicing. I can get them all together. There was not one tool that brought all those things together for me the way that I needed and did exactly what I wanted. So I did my own tool. I created my own CRM using Zapier, Zapier.com. So that's my first favorite tool that I cannot live without. For example, when I get a new application form, somebody wants to work with me, somebody wants to build a website. Somebody fills out my application form, that one does go through Typeform, automatically so they're sent over to MailChimp so they can get an auto response. So even if it's 2 a.m, somebody is saying, hey, we got you. Here's your next step. That information also goes into Capsule, which I'm going to talk about in a second, which is actually technically a CRM, and that's where I've got All of the client's information, my sales pipeline information is in there. That information also goes over to Proposify, where I send out all of my projects or my my project proposals. So at the click, I don't have to do anything, and all of the tools that I use have all of the information that I need, and it's all hooked up through these amazing zaps. So Zapier is a free tool. Now, if you want to create layered zaps that go here, there, and everywhere with like multiple different endpoints, yeah, you're going to have to pay a little bit of money, but the truth is you'll save thousands of dollars on big fancy tools that will try to do everything for you but won't quite get it. So I made my own CRM and I use Zapier. That's the first one. My number 2 tool that is free and that I can't live without is actually, spoiler alert, I already spoiled it, Capsule. So Capsule is actually a CRM, and that's where I store all of my client information. So yesterday I was sending out some surprise gifts to some clients. I won't say who. Who just launched their website. So I was sending out a little something where their address is. Whoop, go over to Capsule. All their addresses are in there, as well as their birthdays, all of their information. I also use Capsule for my sales pipeline. So I can check up on, where a prospect or a lead is in the process. And it's really cool because if I have somebody that's come through my doors and they want to work with me, I label them as new, which means we haven't set up an appointment yet. Scheduled, which means we've scheduled an appointment, we haven't talked yet. Talked to, so it means I've talked to them, but I haven't quite yet sent them a proposal or solution. The fourth one is proposal. So I've sent them a proposal and we're discussing what their project could look like. And then, we put them in the, yes, we're moving forward together, or no, it's not the right time bucket. So I track all of that in Capsule, as well as you can hook Capsule up to your email. So you've got a whole working history of, all right, if I want to go in and say, hey, when was the last time I communicated with Megan Seeley? I go right in there to Capsule, check it out. There's my email history right there. Especially helpful if I'm onboarding a VA or a new project manager that needs to get a bird's eye view of a client relationship really quickly. All that stuff is in Capsule, and the basic package is free. Boom, Capsule. Thank you for making my dreams come true. And Capsule was really at the heart of me making my own DIY CRM. Now, Capsule itself didn't have all the bells and whistles that I needed, and that's why I use Zapier, my number 1 tool, to connect everything up so everything can speak to each other. So yeah, first tool is Zapier, second tool is Capsule, third tool is, it also starts with a Ca. Anybody guess? Anybody? Canva. Yes, web designers and designers do use Canva. Now, I'll be honest, I don't use Canva for all of the heavy lifting in my business design. But if I need to whip out an Instagram graphic, go to Instagram.com/RK. Guess who made that graphic on Canva? This girl made that graphic on Canva. Like 2 minutes, literally. Bing, bam, boom, in and out. Thank you, Canva. So Canva, as you probably already know, is an amazing tool for creating graphics. And their base tool, again, it's free. But you know what's super neat about Canva that a lot of people don't know? You don't need to just use Canva to make an Instagram graphic or something for your blog or something for your Facebook. You can use Canva to create PDFs. You can use Canva to create gorgeous ebooks. You can use it for flyers. You can use it for brochures. You can use it for business cards. Now, here's the thing. While the base tool of Canva, and see, Jennifer loves Canva too, right? Like, it's the best. The base tool is free, but I'm a huge fan of Canva for Work because with Canva for Work, which is like $12.95 a month, I can set up my clients who don't have any desire or need to use Adobe, right? Like the regular business owner doesn't need to learn how to use Illustrator or Photoshop, InDesign, right? They don't have time for that. You don't have time. You're running a business. So I love to set up my clients in Canva for Work. I put their logos in there. I put their colors in there. I put their fonts in there. I set them up with a couple of design templates so they can get started and feel confident creating graphics and stuff for their brand. And so then whenever they need to create a graphic or an ebook or a PDF or whatever it might be, they just go there and all of their juicy, brand information is at the ready. They can quickly grab their logo. They can quickly grab their colors, their fonts, takes the guesswork out of it, and it really helps because most of my clients don't need me on retainer. They don't need me every single day, every single month. But I want to empower them to be able to create gorgeous graphics. And so Canva is an amazing tool to use this. It's free. There's a bunch of free templates already in there. But here, I'm going to give you one more secret. My approach to using Canva is kind of like how my mom, gave me advice about putting on makeup when I was first learning how to put on makeup. And actually, you know what? I'm actually lying right now when I say that this is from my mom. This is actually from an episode of Full House, but I feel like it's something my mom would say. So I'm lying when I say my mom gave me this advice. You guys remember that episode of Full House where the girls are learning how to put on makeup and Becky teaches them that, the trick to wearing makeup is looking like you're not wearing makeup. Now, I know some of you might agree or disagree with that. Makeup is an art form, but the trick to using Canva effectively is to make it look like you're not using Canva. So what do I mean by that? That's where Canva for Work comes in, because I don't want to use the built-in fonts and colors that come with a template, because then what are my graphics going to look like? What is my brand going to look like? Every other brand on the damn planet, right? I'm just going to look like every other person using the free Canva. So, exactly, Jennifer, I don't want my clients to depend on me. I want them to be empowered to be able to take their brand design and run with it. So, back to my thing about Canva, even though it's so fun to go in there and play with, there's hundreds of different fonts in there and colors and fun, motifs and designs, I like to say, no, avoid the temptation. Put your colors and fonts in there and take and adjust those Canva templates to adapt to your brand design and your brand colors, and then nobody will know you're using Canva, and everyone will think you're just, you got a fancy designer at the ready, whipping you up graphics at a moment's notice. That's my trick to Canva. You want to make it look like you're not using Canva, and then your brand won't blend in with the background and look like everybody else's brand in the world. So that's my number 3 favorite tool. Can't live without it. My clients can't live without it. And the little cheat sheet that I'm going to recommend to you in a little while, archainc.com/tools, was made in Canva in like 10 minutes, because that, what can I say? I've had a rough week. So, all right, let's head on over to number 4. What is it? I was trying to think of a funny joke to go with number 4. It's Zoom. Boom, Zoom, kaboom-a-loom, right? Right? That's what everybody says when I talk about Zoom. So I've been using Skype for years. I mean, I couldn't have started my business if it wasn't for Skype. Skype helped me run my business in Mexico. It was amazing, but every single day I was having this conversation. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about my Skype. And then the other person's like, I know, right? Skype, it's crazy. Technology, LOL. And that's the beginning of every damn conversation I would have with a client or a colleague when I was using Skype. So finally, I resisted for a while, but finally I made the switch to Zoom earlier this year and just transitioned all of my calls, all of my meetings over to Zoom. Boom. Am I right? I haven't looked back. I have not. Sorry, not sorry, Skype. You were good for a while, but I just can't rely on you. So I use Zoom now. Why? Because it's stable, because I can do amazing screen sharing, because I can do webinars on there, and because it connects to my number 5 favorite free tool. I love Zoom. Heather says it was world-changing. Yeah, it's been world-changing for me. And most of all, it just saves me time and headaches. I know that I can trust it. I know it's going to be reliable. 1 out of 100 calls do I have a technical issue on Zoom. Zoom, boom. That's going to be the tagline for today's talk. So, Zoom, boom, episode 20, RKQ of the Awkward Marketing. Zoom, boom. That's it. All right, cool. But, still got to get to number 5. Number 5, my number 5 favorite tool is Appointlet. Okay, I know everybody and their mom is obsessed with Acuity, and that's cool and all, but I love me some Appointlet, and I'm going to tell you the number 1 reason why. Okay, so Appointlet is easy. There's not a ton of bells and whistles in there, because I mean, who has time for that? I don't want to be like messing around with my tool for 3 hours just to set it up. So I love Appointlet for scheduling meetings because it hooks it, because it's easy. Number 1, there's not a zillion options in there because I have stuff to do. So that's number 1. Number 2, it hooks up with my Google Cal. Easy peasy, coca breezy, And here's the thing. This is why I really love it, is that now when somebody schedules a meeting with me, Appointlet automatically sets up a Zoom meeting for me and sends the details over to the client. My VA doesn't have to get involved. I don't have to send that information manually. I don't have to send an email saying, oh, you gotta use, Zoom, here, all the information. No, it's, Zoom, hold on. This is a commercial break from my awkwardness, starring me, my awkward self, and I. Welcome to Awkward Marketing. I'm RKA, and I'm awkward as hay. So, I was just trying to say, Appointment automatically creates my Zoom meetings for me, and that saves me hours of time a month. It saves me money because I'm not having a VA or a project manager schedule those meetings for me, and I can just, go into my Zoom, click a meeting, open it up, boom, we're on the road. Zoom, boom, appointment, appointment. Right? Oh my gosh. This is just a wild and wacky one, guys. It's just wild, it's wacky, it's wonderful. And those are my 5 tools. Let's go over them again. Zapier. Can I even remember all of them in order? Zapier, Capsule, Canva, Zoom, and Appointment. But guess what? I have 15 more of my fave tools for you. If you go to rk.com/tools, you'll get my 20 favorite tools. And guess what? There's no affiliate links on here. There are a bunch of these services I could have done affiliate links, but that's not the point. I don't want you to think that I'm giving you these tools because I'm making $5 off of it, right? Or I'm gonna, make money in my sleep. No, I'm recommending these tools because I love them, because I use them every day or every week. And Jennifer says your videos need a spew warning. Is that because I'm just spewing information, or is what is spew an acronym? So pretty, everyone wants more archaic videos, right? I like that, spews. That's what I'm going with. So yeah, there's a little bit of spewage going on in here. What can I say? I'm archaic, I'm awkward, I spew, I boom, I shaboosh. I'm all over the place, and it's been a wild ride. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back here next Wednesday. Like the page if you haven't already, subscribe to these videos, and head to rk.com/tools to get my 20 favorite tools, free and paid, and I'll see you around the old saloon.